Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for mid-April. So we're going to check into your recent past, your current energy, and the near future. So this isn't going to resonate for everybody. If it doesn't, go ahead and check your other placements, your moon, your rising, you guys know, Venus, all that good stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. For some reason, they're showing me a circus, a clown, and like striped, the colors, the striped colors. So I'm not sure if that's significant for somebody, but it's coming up. So there might be a message in this for you. I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle. For some reason, they're asking me to shuffle. Your first card out in the recent past is the Knight of Wands. Okay. And then we have the Ten of Cups in reverse, the High Priestess, Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, the King of Wands, and then your overall energy right now is the Four of Cups in reverse. So where somebody wasn't seeing what you were offering in a relationship, they seem to be coming to their senses all of the sudden. There's a lack of movement only because I think this person's a little bit embarrassed about either something that happened in the relationship or feeling kind of stupid because they didn't recognize what they had. Yet they didn't realize that they loved you as much as they actually do. If you're in a current relationship and this isn't somebody from your past, this person's been holding back their feelings for some reason, and they're not telling you why. It's like they weren't accepting love in the past, and now they're realizing what that is. I'm seeing they're leaning me towards the High Priestess. So something's clicked in this person's energy, and all of a sudden it's like their intuition kicked in. So I don't think they're going to be leaving the relationship in the future. We're going to get into all of that, but right now I just feel like somebody's really come to a place of understanding. This could be you. I will clarify. So let's get into your recent past with the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Like I was saying, it feels like somebody didn't speak up about how they were feeling. Maybe their emotions were just too overwhelming for them to deal with, or this could have been you. It feels like a blended energy. Typically I can pick between you and the person you're dealing with, but it's as if neither one of you were able to speak up about how you were feeling in the relationship. If there were any problems going on, a lack of communication was the issue. A lack of an ability to speak about your emotions is what I keep sensing. So in the current energy, the High Priestess and the Two of Pentacles. In this particular situation, I'd say, you know, with the Two of Pentacles upright, it's usually about either juggling or trying to make a decision and not able to. In this case, I feel like now in the current energy, something clicked either for both of you or one of you. Your intuition snapped and you're like, wait a minute, I don't need to question myself about this anymore. I'm pretty sure that I know how I feel, and I think I want to work this out with this person. If it's someone from your past, they've had this epiphany and they may be coming back towards you. If you're in a current relationship, it just feels like recognizing the feelings that you weren't able to speak about before. And then we have the Chariot in reverse and the King of Wands. So this tells me that if this is someone who left, they're coming back. And to me, this is about being very passionate. So they're going to open up about how they're feeling where they weren't able to in the past. And I feel an apology. I don't have the Page of Cups here, but that's just what I'm feeling. It's like they want to tell you about how they were actually feeling, the reason why they may have walked away, and what was going on within them. If there was things they were juggling in their life, they're not anymore. And it's like something kicked in. They may not realize, you know, what intuition is, or maybe you have and they haven't, but all of a sudden this light went off and suddenly they're like, oh, I just had this feeling. And maybe they're giving you some kind of confirmation that they understand now when you talk about intuition or you talk about feelings or things like that, that you've had, now they get it. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify in the recent past, the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Let's see what's coming out for that. These cards keep wanting to poke out, so I'm going to reach for this one. So we have the Seven of Cups, a little bit of confusion. That makes sense. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles, working really hard to try to understand what you were feeling or what they were feeling. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. So this time it's in the upright, right? That's a clarification. To me, that the person might have been juggling in their mind, or you weren't sure, do I go for this? Do I not go for this? They may have been feeling the same way, that neither one of you could really speak up about your feelings. And with the Seven of Cups in reverse, it's like both of you knew that you were the one. To me, when this is in reverse, there's no other options. You know that you want to be with this person. You're sure about at least the beginning stages of how you were feeling, if that makes sense. It's like you get it, but you didn't speak about it. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles, having a desire to at least put the work in, right? If this is in a work situation, because we're going to touch on both things, I feel like in the past, maybe you had a lot of options and you finally settled on one, and now you're really happy with your decision and you're ready to put the work in to make this happen. And then the King of Pentacles means that this is going to be a really stable position that you're going to be super happy with, and it feels like it's probably going to pay more than the previous job, or you're going to start working more independently. And this might even be like you're an entrepreneur and now you're putting all your energy and hard work into your business for yourself instead of working for other people, because you narrowed things down where you might have been confused in the past. You finally came to the conclusion that this is what you want. And now they're taking me back to the High Priestess again. So male or female, this is using your intuition to take the right steps forward so that you can find the stability in a job that makes you much more happy and pays you better. And if this is also, again, if you're working for yourself, that's being really confident about the fact that you made this choice. Now, if this isn't a love situation, I don't think you're confused about what you want. You want to work hard, and you really do feel like you're stable in your independence, and maybe the other person is as well. You just, again, it's like there's no conversations about feelings. So let's move forward and clarify the High Priestess and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So it feels like an indecision is now gone. It's like you finally came to that decision, like I said about the job, and you're not juggling, you know, thoughts and ideas and having sleepless nights or anything like that. Your intuition really did serve you this time. Okay, if for some reason they're pointing out the B and the J in this, so somebody named Brian, there might be a message in this for you. And the J, I'm picking up on a Jennifer, which is my name, or J. They keep saying J. I don't normally pick up names in readings, but if that's you, then there's something in this message for you. Okay, these are standing out, so I'm going to take these. We've got the Fool, perfect. I want you to take that leap of faith, Death in reverse, and the King of Wands. That's moving passionately. And then we have Judgment in reverse. That means you've made the decision, like I said. In this relationship or in the job, that's great. That's just confirming to me that there isn't a decision that needs to be made anymore. You made that decision. They want you to know that this is a confirmation that you made the right choice. With the Fool, they just wanted to ensure you that you taking this leap of faith right now, if you hadn't already, which I think you already have. They want you to be happy with the choices that you've made because you did make the right decision. With Death in reverse, could be dealing with a Scorpio. This tells me that you've gone through the transformation, whatever you needed to go through in order to get to this place. And then the King of Wands is moving forward passionately. Like knowing for sure that this is exactly what you want and you're super, super passionate about it. You're not questioning yourself at all anymore. There's no more juggling. Intuition is seriously on point. And everything that you're going to step into now, they just said, everything you touch is going to turn to gold. So whether that's in a relationship or in this business venture or job, things are going to be looking up. So with the Chariot, now that we've gone through that portion of it, with the Chariot in reverse, that just tells me that in the future, you don't need to go anywhere else. You've made those decisions, you're happy with them. And again, the confirmation of the King of Wands, again, that we have right here and then we have here. So that tells me again that it's passionate. You're passionate about either this position, this job, or the person that we were talking about in the beginning of the reading. I feel like they want to express themselves to you. If they haven't yet, they're going to. They're a little bit hesitant. As I'm kind of hesitating, I take on sometimes the energy of what I'm picking up on. And I feel like there's a slight hesitation. Maybe they're afraid to take that step. But I do feel strongly that they're clear about what it is that they want to say. Okay, so then we have the Hermit in reverse, which is great. That means you're coming out of that period of reflection. You've figured things out. The Hangman's in reverse, which is the same. It's coming out of stagnation. This is perfect. And then the Moon in reverse. No more secrets, no more lies, no more BS going on. And then, boom, Temperance, which means you had the patience to wait for what it was that you wanted. When you did go into hermit mode or were in kind of a stagnant place, you took the time to really, again, use your intuition. I hate to repeat myself, but you went through the transformation. You did the work that you had to do, and it's paying off. Because now you've come out of all these energies. The Hermit in reverse, the Hangman in reverse, and the Moon in reverse. There's no question that the decisions that you're making now are the right ones for you. And they're extreme. You just seem really, really, really passionate about them. Okay, so let's get some advice or an outcome, whichever it reads, and then we'll get your oracle cards to close this out. There's a lot of passion in here. If you're dealing with, this would be a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I'm also getting a lot of earth energy, and as I mentioned, Scorpio. I don't see a lot of other water. It might just be specifically Scorpio. We do have Gemini and Pisces. Okay, so what else do we have for Gemini? For mid-April, please. Okay, we're going to go with these. So the Page of Swords, the Four of Wands, and then the Six of Pentacles. So everything's coming into balance, where there may have been some indecision like we talked about, or some instability at home or in relationships. Now things are coming into balance. We have the Six of Pentacles, which clearly says balance. There's an equal give and take in a home situation. If you were dealing with a living situation that felt unstable, now there's going to be balance in that. Maybe you weren't able to speak up, but they want you to know that now that you have, because I feel like this is saying you said what you had to say, you voiced your concerns. If there was any question as to whether the person that you are desiring or want to be with or are currently with, things are shifting. That death process has already happened. The transformation has happened. And now you're finding balance in what you've chosen to do, whether it be the relationship or the work situation. Okay, so let's go ahead and get your oracle cards. Tell me what else Gemini needs to know about mid-April, please. What does Gemini need to know about mid-April? Okay, so we have the Fates. Yeah, these things were fated for you. And then we have co-create, perfect. And exchanging gifts, I love this. So the Fates, this was fated. If you're wondering whether this relationship was fated or this job or entrepreneurship that you've chosen, it was. It was written in the stars. It's a 1 and a 7, which reduces to 8, which is infinity, meaning this could be an endless, exciting, passionate adventure for both your relationship and work. And then we have co-create, so working together with the people in both situations. He's looking back like he doesn't question the things that he's decided. He's happy with it, and he's standing tall and ready to move on and co-create. And then exchanging gifts, and that's a 27. So that's a 9, where things may not have been working out. Now it's going to be completely different. These are the gifts that the universe is delivering to you because of the changes you made, because you did the work, you went through the transformation, you finally settled on a choice, you decided to move passionately towards the things that matter to you, and that's that precious gift that's being brought to you. And if you have cats, there's something in this for you as well, because they're bringing my attention to both types of cats, which this would be obviously the domesticated and then the non-domesticated. So it's like you've grown into that kind of wild, passionate animal. Okay, Gemini, thank you so much. That was your reading. I hope there was something in this for you. Thank you so, so much for being here. If you would like to, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'd love to have you here for the future readings. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information is in the description box below. Have a great mid-month, and I'll see you in your next reading. Take care. Lots of love. Bye.